Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Jose Barrios.
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. A wind in the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's in there. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
DJ LeMahieu, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. See, DJ LeMahieu, really good hitter, but as well defensive versatility, and fittingly enough, he's the first winner of the Gold Glove Award that went to a utility player. He won it in 2022 in the American League. That one the other way. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 away here in the top of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Aaron Judge stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strike.
And the 1-0. Judge spoils that one. Here's a 1-2. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down in order go the Yankees. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Canada. Welcome back. And today's starter, Nestor Cortez Jr. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. That's in there. 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground, and foul ball. And a pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Cabrera settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. Blue Jays go down in order, scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton, who won the National League MVP in 2017 and then was traded immediately to the New York Yankees.
Yeah, the last 2 players to win the MVP and then be traded were both traded to the New York Yankees. Alex Rodriguez, Giancarlo Stanton.
Berrios back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That's the ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here is Gleyber Torres. Chris, and remember, Giancarlo Stanton won the 2016 Home Run Derby at Petco Park.
Yeah, he made that place look like a wiffle ball field.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Grabs it barehanded. Over to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. The batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Berrios, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero makes the catch. 2 down.
The third baseman, Josh.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
At the belt and fires. Check swing, and he held up. No score here in the second. And that one hit to first. They take the force out, third out. The Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. There's a strike. And misses inside. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Guerrero gets his lead at first with nobody out. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one gets down, fair ball. Throw comes in, runner stop, second and third, nobody out. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And the batter is George Springer. And that's in there for strike one. Two runners in scoring position, nobody out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch just misses. Second and third here, one away. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just off the inside edge. Alejandro Kirk up next. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Alejandro Kirk in the box now. Takes strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And now Bader up to the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Berrios back to work. That's inside. Bader, a former Gold Glove winner, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Jose Trevino. There's the strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive. Varsho calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So the lineup flips over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
This one popped up right side. 2 down. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Grounded out his first time. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
That's in for a strike.
You know, Boog, DJ LeMahieu is one of those guys that if you're on the other side and your pitcher's got a no-hitter, he's the last guy you want to see at the plate just because his bat control is so good. He uses the entire field.
Right-hander kick steals. Into center. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for the Yankees, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Danny Jansen. Jansen, 27 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today, he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
And strike 2. Next pitch is popped up. Donaldson makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter number 15, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one is lifted in the air. Bader hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Dribbled up the third baseline, and that's just foul.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Strike 2.
1 ball, 3 strikes.
The pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground, out to short. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Go ahead run on base. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded out his first time up. First offering, and it just misses. And the right-hander deals. In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2 on the way.
That's a really good take.
Gleyber Torres on deck for the Yankees. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Gleyber Torres. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just missed. Popped in the air, left field. Varsho pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now back left field, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Steps off, checks the runner at first. Chad Green ready to go.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Now back, the third baseman, John.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for New York, Josh Donaldson.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Coming home. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So up next, Harrison Bader. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses the mark. And that's down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Struck him out looking. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Carlos Rodon.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now Matt Chapman. The wide to kick the pitch. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And now it's even up.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball add some velocity to it on the next pitch, can't catch up.
And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Bounce back to the mound. Quickly to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kiermaier now. Doubled his first time up.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Rodon ready. Here comes.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Right through there. Got him. Two gone now.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Here's George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. Judge to third. In there safely.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. That just misses. Ball one. And that's in for a strike. In the air to left center. Cabrera brings it in with a nice running grab. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now, Jose Trevino. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers and fouled off. Little dribbler up along third, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. That one out to right, and that is Springer. And that'll fall for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Adam Simber gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Simber is ready. Right side. And that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Trevino at third. Connor Falefa on at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Well, here's Aaron Judge, a former Rookie of the Year, an MVP in 2022, and of course, Singy, the cover man for MLB The Show in 2018. That one fouled off. First and third, one down.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Base hit right field. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 2-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Stanton now. In there, and it's 0-1. And he deals. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now back, second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 2. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike two. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. Grabs it on the run. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Frankie Montas comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. Flied to right his first time. And a pitch. And that one missing low. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Number 76. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Base knock right field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Danny Jansen to hit here. That misses, and that's ball one. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Laser could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Big RBI for him right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing. And the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And the batter now, Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off. Jansen leads off second with nobody out. That's to third. Toss to LeMahieu, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Next pitch is popped up. LeMahieu makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 2-2.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In there for strike one. The pitch. And a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Chapman around second, headed for third. In to score from first. It's 3-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into a gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 76.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. There's a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Runner leads away at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Trevor Richards.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Josh Donaldson.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Early in his career with Oakland, with Donaldson struggling, he watched a lot of video on Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista. A's people didn't like it. They said, be yourself. He said, well, I stink, and I need to figure out why they're good.
Yeah, I love that, and you got to figure it out no matter what it takes.
Well, he became good. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting the center fielder, Harrison.
So 2 down now, and here is Harrison Bader. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that speed in the
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and he brings it into the warning track. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Bottom of the 6th, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Number 25.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The 0-1. There's the strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro.
2 outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. First pitch just misses.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Up the middle, Connor Falefa tosses to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Jose Trevino. Eric Swanson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 50, Eric Swanson.
Here comes the pitch. This one high in the air to left center. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Here's the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out.
Anthony Rizzo.
That's in there. 1-1. Trevino stands at second with no outs. And a foul ball. Man at second. And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Wilmer Defoe. He represents the go-ahead run. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That to right. Springer drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Oswald Peraza looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Ball one there. Towards first. Throw across to third. Does not get him. He's safe.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Franchi Cordero. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Slapped foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. So they strand a pair. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. New pitcher for the Yankees, number 97.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now into the game, number 62. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 62.
Also entering the game, Anthony Volpe. He's in at shortstop.
Number 11, Anthony.
Also into the ball game, Greg Allen. He takes over in right.
Greg Allen.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, Danny Jansen.
And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
0-1 down. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Bounced out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit.
And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga getting loose out there. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. And the righty deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Donaldson. Throws across the diamond, and Bichette is retired. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Meza. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Trey Sweeney. The pitch. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
1 down. Josh Donaldson stepping in now for the Yankees.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And there's a foul ball. 0-1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
High fly ball down the left field line. Varsho ranging back, and it's gone. That one felt good, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how to end? No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Now here is Harrison Bader. That one's in there. That's strike 1. At the belt and fires. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. And next for New York, Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he's still.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 4-3 New York. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 35, Clay Holmes.
So coming into the game now on defense, Chad Bell. He'll play second.
Number 29.
And here is Matt Chapman.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael King, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Chapman gets a piece there. Kicks and fires. Swings, and this one's flared. That's a base hit, and the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to third. Donaldson tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pulls it in on the run, and the inning is over. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Meza back to work. And ball one. Meza, a 6'3" lefty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yimi Garcia.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 93, Yimi Garcia.
In there at the knees, and it's a ball and a strike. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And there's ball four.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So man aboard, and now the first baseman, number 62. And a foul ball. And now the count is even. And that's in there at the knees.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Greg Allen taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch is inside, and that is ball one.
It's a good take.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And a pitch. Popped up. Merrifield gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now designated hitter, Frankie Cordero.
So now a pinch hitter, Ben Wertvet, a runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Ben Wertvet.
Here goes the runner. That one pushed to the left and foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch downstairs, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Chad Bell now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one is inside, ball 1. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Michael King into the game.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game, and now the right fielder, George Springer. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground. Oh, what a stop. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
And now Dalton Varsho. Rolled to short, could be 2. Volpe over to second, relay to first, double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And he pumps it a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And out of here. This place is absolutely loving it, and we are all tied up. It's 4-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Danny Jansen. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bader flashes the leather on the run and catch. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 4 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, on to extra innings. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
New pitcher on here, Jordan Romano.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Tied at 4. And there's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta up and loosening in the pen. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Nice grab on the run. Runner tagging for third. And he makes it up to third with one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Check swing went around, and it's 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate, and he pops up the squeeze. Oh, the throw is over his head. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And it's a squeeze.
It just doesn't get any better than this for the offense. The squeeze produces the go-ahead run, and it doesn't even cost them an out. A perfect play and a big one this late in the game.
Two on, one out. Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. The 1-0. And that one off the outside edge.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Right-handed reliever. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Donaldson coming around third. Oh, the throw is wild. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the batting order turns over. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. In there, and it's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. Next offering is fouled back.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Yankees 6, the Jays 4. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Tommy Kahnle.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield.
For the Jays, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And the pitch. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
0-2 now. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now it's going to be Bobichette. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Going to count 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Jansen, the runner at second with one away. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Hard ground ball, base 9. Here comes the runner. Throw is high and over his head, and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Home team down a run here in extra innings. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They led